Hi everyone, my name's Jessie and I have many skills and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Last time we met Joseph and, another guy, Craig. We met Joseph and Craig. This time, we're going to the game. What game? Nobody knows. Let's find out. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is. Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go. This way. Cool, okay, we're marching. Marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be... A big, burned out neon sign hangs above the tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. Crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. Can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. Bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. Take a sip and enjoy the cool, refreshing taste of beer. That's beer. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh, that makes sense. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The bright-colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman, holding a nearly empty glass of wine, sidles up to me, the bar sits comfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see a fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often. That's my best sexy voice. Just bear with me. Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Son, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team's in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team. I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Getting the impression she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? No. I only buy drinks for me. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. Come on, team. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's Brooding Man! It's the Brooding Man from the Coffee Spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? Alright, he needs the sexiest voice. I got this. I am now. Shit. I am now that we're winning. It stays. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong. Since it stands right now, my team is beating yours. One of my many skills is not voice acting. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. Game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple through the bar. Yay! I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Son.
Hey.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or a Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Hi. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in the world. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? I love shots. Yay! He likes it. Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, son, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. How about his tattoo? I like your tattoo. What does it mean? It's, oh no. Oh, what is dark, what? It's a reminder. I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy's mysterious. Cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Running from problems, Daughter kicked me out. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Is that good or bad? Is that good or bad? Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I guess so. Gotta admit, Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Yeah. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, son. So, are we doing this or what? Are we... What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. We're going in. Smoothly. Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. Wait, is this gonna be like a sex... This is gonna... Ooh. I wonder how many of these... Okay. Because I want to destroy my voice more. Let's try to read all of the hot, sexy scenes as Gilbert Godfrey. Okay. Ready? Because I am. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs into what I assume is his bedroom. But it's so dark I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hands roam down my chest and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. I just realized his voice is kind of Gilbert Godfrey. Do you want to stop? No. No. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. That doing it for you? Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house. Or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but I find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting.
Well, talk to you later.
Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there.
Oh.
I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright, and I need to lie down. Start making my way back home when suddenly I remember.
Amanda!
Rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious.
Amanda?
Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Aw, man. I was kinda hoping you'd gotten kidnapped and I was gonna have to come rescue you.
No, I, made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place. Where are the Emmas?
I left a little while ago.
Oh, you guys have fun?
Yeah. Watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car. You know, usual sleepover stuff.
You teens and your larceny. Grand larceny, right? So, this breakfast is cooking. What's that all about?
Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon.
Can I?
Yes, you can have some breakfast.
Bless you, sweet child.
My head throbs. I gotta do something about this hangover.
Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night.
Oh, somebody's hungover.
Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or...
I've got just the thing. Hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles.
Amanda, what?
Drink this.
The pickle juice?
Yep, it's what I used once. I would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Although I've never tried it before. And I won't try it. Obviously. Give her a stern yet resigned eye. I eye her suspiciously. I eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously.
What have you done to the cucumbers, you bastards? This better work.
I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume.
Watch it, you.
I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? Said it was important. Love ya.
I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo.
Always do. You killer. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see it's almost time for the meeting. Hop in the shower, change clothes, head on my way, still a little hungover. Ooh, school. School. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering. Wait. You had a sleepover. A very close sleepover. And you didn't... I mean, it was a pretty musky looking man. You could... hygiene! Hopefully nobody will notice. They'll notice. You didn't even Febreze yourself? Check my watch and I'm relieved to see I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help.
Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is?
Youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Sigh.
Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting.
Mr. who?
Mr. Vega.
I don't know. You tried the exit?
Okay, wise guy, you gonna help me or not?
Sigh. Fine. Up those stairs to the left. Can't miss him. Head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild juice cleanse. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind. He will not be okay, I promise. Suddenly, a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away.
We're not cool.
You must be Son. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in and takes a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does a thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. As such. And scene. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that... Bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook? Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right?
Don't you teach high schoolers?
Both, you know, budget cuts.
Right.
Thanks so much for coming in.
No problem, Mr. Vega.
Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior.
What's going on?
Amanda's never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but... This is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, everything okay at home? She's fine, but we just moved.
Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town. Amanda was more excited about it than I was.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road... I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves.
I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo.
Hey, Hugo?
Yes?
They ever catch that rye?
Yes. Alright, well, we made friends with Hugo. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school, still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she'd appreciate a ride home. Maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. Didn't they say it was just third period? Isn't third period like 10 a.m.? I don't know. Either way, next time on Many Skills, we're gonna ask Amanda what the hell is up with her grades. She needs to bring them up and graduate. Cause you're in the home stretch. You're a senior. Just get it done. Just do it. Just do it. Anyway, we'll scold our young lady next time on Many Skills. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that hot and heavy scene in the middle and my beautiful narration of it. And more of that to come. Thanks for watching. Bye.